we know that a person who is in the state of fasting, it is impermissible to have intimacy with one's wife or the wife to have intimacy with one's husband. It's haram. It is haram. Allah's la'na will be upon that person, and it is from among the major sins. And what is a kafara? What is a kafara? During the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was a Sahabi who came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying that, Ya Rasulullah, halaktu Ya Rasulullah, halakt. I am destroyed, Ya Rasul, I'm destroyed. Rasulullah asked, what happened, Ya Rasulullah? I performed intimacy with my wife while fasting. What am I supposed to do? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told him, if you have a slave, free her, free the slave. That is number one, kafara. Nowadays, we do not find slaves, so obviously there is no option of this kind of compensation of freeing a slave. Second option was given to that Sahabi was, he has to fast for 2 consecutive months. So when we say 2 consecutive months, you have to keep one thing in the mind. For example, if you start fasting, then you have to continuously fast for exactly 2 months, 60 days. For 60 days. According to the majority of the scholars, 60 days you have to continuously fast. If you break in between without any reason, then again from the beginning you have to fast for 60 days. But if any Eid comes in between, or if you become sick, and if the woman gets what do you say, menses, in that case, if it breaks because of these valid reasons, then you can continue the fasting later. So what are the valid reasons in between? For example, menstruation, postnatal bleeding, or uh, traveling, or you becoming sick, or Eid prayers in between, Ayyamut Tashriq, okay, and also if you get any other fastings like the Arafah or other the voluntary fasting, you can fast that also, but that will not be counted as the 60 days. So you have these things, if they come in between, you can break it. Then you can continue. But if you do not have any legitimate reason, and if you break in between without any legitimate reason, then you have to fast again from the beginning. Now, when you say about the kafara of the intimacy that which occurred during the month of Ramadan, this happens. This kafara has to be done both for male and female, both for male and female. You understand, right? Both for male and female. Now, there is a difference of opinion among the scholars on this matter. What if a person had intimacy out of forgetfulness? He's in the state of fasting and he had intercourse with his wife, and wife also forgot, and both of them they forgot. Now, for example, it is impossible. The scenario is very impossible that both of them will forget. Any one will be remembering that. So ulama, they have an opinion. If the woman is being forced to do it, there is no kafara upon her. She don't have to fast. But if she is also involved and the man is also involved, then both have to fast for 60 days. Now, this 60 days option, it's just not an option. It's a hierarchy. For example, you have to free the slave. If not possible, then you have to fast for 60 days. But if you're not able to fast, if there is a legitimate reason that you're not able to fast, then you have to feed 60 people. 60 masakin. Means husband will feed 60 masakin, wife will feed 60 masakin. So total 120. So you can feed, at once 60 people, inshallah, 120 people at once. Now there is a different opinion. Now the ulama, they say that whether you did out of ignorance, out of forgetfulness, or knowingly, you have to give kafar. Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah is of the opinion, and some of the other ulama are of the opinion that no, if you have done out of forgetfulness, then you're exempted from giving kafara because of the ayah in the Quran. What is it? In nasina aw akhtana. What is it? La tu'akhidna in nasina aw akhtana. Oh, do not hold us, say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we forget or if we do ignorantly. So this is the qaida al-fiqhiyya actually. This ayah itself is a qaida al-fiqhiyya. So if somebody does in the religion of Islam out of ignorance and out of forgetfulness or out of ignorance, they will not be responsible, inshallah ta'ala. So I'm inclined toward this opinion. If somebody does it out of forgetfulness, that they forgot, then their fasting is valid. This fasting will break, and they have to compensate it, but there is no kafara.